Hi, I'm Robert Bates, a Qigong teacher and Tai Chi teacher in Bellingham, Washington. I'm also a chiropractor specializing in gentle healing techniques. I put together the flowing water set as a way for people to have a very accessible method of doing self-healing practices for their own joint issues. This set will help your joints become more at ease, more open, more flowing, and will actually heal the physical structures of any joint problem that you might have. If you practice it well and assiduously, you'll actually feel and notice a lot of improvement over several weeks and months. Qigong is a method of 5 different things. It's a method of balancing the structure of the body, learning structural principles, learning movement principles, ways of being more gentle and more in balance as you move, learning about energy flows in your body, learning about breathing and practicing your deep breathing and your whole body breathing and synchronized breathing, and learning about focusing your mind. So the 5 things are: some monkeys bathe every morning. Structure, movement, breathing, energy, mind. That's my mnemonic for Qigong. The first move in the flowing water set is waking the flow. Waking the flow is a whole body movement that warms your body up to the idea of this flowing water. We start at the feet and come all the way up to the tips of the fingers. The movement is like this when we inhale and like that when we exhale. So if you'll join me, we'll inhale, exhale. So waking the flow as they continue. Waking the flow is a way of opening your joints with your mind. What you do is you think about the spaces between your bones opening easily, rather than thinking about the joints themselves or the cartilage or the muscles or the tendons. You just put your mind on the spaces between the joints and feel like they expand, and they will. They will actually get better, and when that happens, you'll notice their bodies will actually relax. The muscles relax, the tissues relax by doing waking the flow. Starting at the bottom of the feet, working up the spine, up the arms to the fingertips, and then you just relax the joints. So you feel them open, makes you taller, and you feel them relax. Creates a kind of a gentle pulsation that brings healing to your joints, relaxation to your tissues. Okay. The second exercise for flowing water is rocking waves. Rocking waves actually uses a forward stance, or a bow stance as it's often called. We'll step forward to start with the right foot. And what we do is from the back we rock forward and we raise the arm, and then we rock backward. We lower the arm. The front arm is the same side leg as the front, same side as the front leg. As we rock forward, we want to feel like a wave of movement comes up our body and out our fingertips, up from the feet and out the arm and out the fingers. So the wave motion opens the joint. It's like you're standing on a dock that's floating on the water, and you just feel yourself moving back and forth with it, and you get more and more relaxed. When you do things with flowing water and gentle water methods, your body understands what it means. It feels the water intelligence and uses it to heal. So we're going to step back and then step forward with the other foot, and rocking waves with the left hand and left foot, left leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you can go a little slower if you need to. Inhale, exhale. Going slow helps your brain determine where there's blockages and will send information down to those areas to release blockages and bring healing. If you go too fast, it gets a little bit too mentally ordered and the healing doesn't really happen. So Qigong is very slow so that your body can find its way to heal. And one more. And step back. Dolphins frolicking in the surf is a very fun movement. It has 3 different parts to it. I'll show you the 3 parts first. It has this circling part to the side, and it has a spiraling out and back, and it has a rocking left and right. So it's really relaxing to the body. So we're just going to start on the right, and we're going to reach out, palm up, and then the palm comes over. The fingers turn under, and now you're upside down, and then you turn over. Create a lovely spiraling motion in your joints, in your fascia. Those spiraling motions in Tai Chi are called silk reeling. Incredibly useful for tissue healing and joint healing, and for helping your meridian flows. I like to inhale as I go out and exhale as I come in, or the other way. Exhale as I go out, inhale as I come in. Both work. Now we'll do the left side. We gather, turn over, reach out, spiraling. You can follow the hand and then look forward again, and then follow the hand. You can also just look forward. Later in the Qigong DVD, we're going to look on both sides. Find the right speed, the one that feels like it's full and flowing and relaxing. Feel the joints open. And one more. And relax. And later in the set, we'll have a full practice along section for all 12 exercises. Number 4 is spinal waves. I just love this exercise. I call it self-chiropractic. It's a gentle way of working through all of the vertebrae in your spine and gently opening them and creating more space between the discs and creating more flow of energy up and down. The way to do spinal waves, it's a little bit complex, but if you get this down, you will just love, love, love it. Here's a spinal wave. And go ahead, join me. The front of the body is moving forward from bottom to top. Now what that means is first the knees go forward, then the thighs, then the pelvis, then the belly, upper belly, sternum, neck, chin. And right at the end, it's like a wave crashing on the beach. It's a big circle movement, a big curve movement. What you're trying to do is to feel each vertebrae as you're going up, have a little bit of movement. Very gently, very easily. Get more connected to your own spine. Exhale as you come down with the wave. Exhale as you come up with the wave. Inhale as you come up with the wave. From bottom to top, and then curling down from top to bottom. You can do this in the grocery line, waiting for your tea water to get hot. Lovely exercise. Very gentle way to bring some spinal healing. And we'll do one more. And come up to the top. And we finish standing tall. And you actually will feel taller. Movement number 5, swimming in the mountain lake. So when we do swimming in the mountain lake, it's a press forward in a spiral motion with your arms, longitudinal spiral, and then a pulling back like a breaststroke with the whole arms. Then the palms turn over again, they spiral in to face up, and you come up to the chest and push forward. Okay, if you could join me on the next one. Inhale as you go forward. Exhale as you swim, stroke. As you go forward, you squat back in a pelvic tilt. And come back into straight standing. When you're going forward with your arms, with your motion, you also want to have an equal amount of energy going backwards, an equal amount of stabilizing force. If you only are going forward, then you're real wobbly. So what you do is you push your lower back backwards a little bit. You squat back and you push your lower back backwards, called the gait of life. And then if someone were to pull on your arm, you'd be very, very stable. Not that somebody's going to. When you do the flowing water set, one of the things you think about is Qi, which is flowing energy. Qi is flow. When you have flowing energy, your blood has good flow, your lymph flows well, your joints clear out and heal, your nervous system relaxes, your mind relaxes. So you put an energy focus into your joints in all these exercises, and a space focus, feeling openness, along with spirals or circles or whatever else is in them. One more. Feel tall and relax. Movement number 6, swaying like seagrass. Swaying like seagrass is the second self-chiropractic exercise in this set, and it involves going over to one side of your body, putting all your weight on one leg, lifting the heel of the other leg, and slowly letting your spine curve to the side of the stable leg. When you curve to the side of the stable leg, it opens the spaces on the opposite side of your spine. So if we'll go back and forth and sway like seagrass, nice and slow, being massaged by the ocean waves. Opening the side spaces of the vertebrae so the nerves are not pinched, so the blood can flow, so the tissues, the connective tissue can relax. Don't go too far. Don't go way over and create a tension stress. Just go a little ways, maybe 70% of what's comfortable, and be really solid on and rooted on this leg. The toes stay connected on the other leg. Find the right rate, the right slowness for you on any given day. And it's not how fast you go, it's how good it feels. It's how much you feel opening, relaxation, energizing, rooting, whole bodiness. We'll do one more. And we center, relax into the dantian, lower energy center, Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your spine open. Movement number 7, rotating teacups. Boy, we love this motion. It's so beneficial for the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, and the fingers as well. It's a little bit complex to learn at first, so we'll start on one side. We'll start with the right arm. And what you do is you move your arm over to the left and up a little bit. Start at the hip, go over to the left, then come back over to the right, up to about head level or lower head, neck level. Then come up above the head. The movement, the idea of teacups is you have a cup of tea in your hand, in your palm, and you want to move your arm in such a way that you do not spill the tea. So that kind of tells you how to rotate. It's now facing up, always facing up. When you do teacups, don't overstrain. Don't go as hard as you can to make sure it's always up, because it's really a Qi cup. And Qi water isn't going to spill as long as you have the general idea. So everybody join me with the right hand. This is rotating teacups. Not overextending, keeping space in your joints. An overextended teacup would look like this. More of a big time stretch, which actually creates tension in your joints. So instead of tension, how can we move where we foster relaxation and healing? If we go to the left hand, we can relax the shoulder there. Very good for shoulder health. A lot of people have shoulder issues, range of motion issues. It takes people a few weeks usually to kind of get comfortable with this, but once you do, you'll love it. Just love it. You can go each side one at a time. With all of these movements, even though we're usually focusing on certain joints, all joints support the joints in the greater motion. Each joint is supported by every joint. So you feel it coming up your feet and up your back. Feel your legs involved. It's not just your arms. And we'll do one more. Gently reaching. Gently turning, meandering like water, coming to stillness. Movement number 8 is infinite circulation. With infinite circulation, we're using an infinity symbol to help open our pelvis and our sacrum, to help open our hips. So this is actually a horizontal movement that we're doing. And what we're going to do is from the back to the front, we're going to do a kind of a loop. And then from the front to the back, we're going to go through the center. So from the back to the front, it's on the outside. From the front to the back, it goes through the sacroischial joint where the tailbone meets the pelvis. This will help create and foster movement and health in your pelvic joints. So I like to put my hands on the hips. It's comfortable that way. Not too big and not too small. Find just right amount, find just the right amount of speed or non-speed, slowness. And just relax with it. If you go really slow, you can time your breathing with your movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This will help the health of your pelvic organs as well as your pelvic joints. It can help release low back pain, stiffness. We sit so much in our culture, chairs, car seats, sofas, that getting more motion in our pelvis and our sacrum just helps us live a longer, healthier life and have fewer problems. So do just this one direction for now, 10 or 20 or however many reps feel good, and then come to the center and let it go. Movement number 9 is called rolling sphere, a rolling globe. So we are going to use this model for a moment to get the idea of what we're doing. You have an open palm, open fingers, facing the other open palm, open fingers, right across from each other. And it's like you're embracing a globe, embracing